Why hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyrie Profile. Last time we finished off chapter 4 and its sacred phase. And they told us they wanted a swimmer with a lot of abilities. So, is it spell reinforce? Not too sure what that does. Concentration, on the other hand, don't use it, it's not worth it. So we are, however, going to use resist damage, which allows us to learn the skill resist damage, which is the final skill that Yume needs. So we can send her up without worries. So her things are maxed out, she's nimble and can swim real well. Well, I better hope she can swim real well, otherwise she's a failure as a mermaid. She has a couple skills. First aid always comes good, I think I've said that before. So what was it that she really needed? March, attack power which she can't have. But she has everything else, so that should be alright. Then resist damage and defend. Yes, those are the important ones. So, and since it would be a waste not to do that, let's waste the rest of our points on other abilities. She's almost maxed out. Not bad, you may. You know what, here have some bait reaction, why not? So, off-screen I've already equipped the Nibelungen ring back on Valkyrie. And as you can see, not wearing the Nibelungen ring during the sacred phase had our, well, seal value plummet by 2. Which is not much, but it is something. So, yeah. So, I've already told you, Yume is the one who is going to be sent up. So, let's give her some basic equipment. Yes. Looking good. Looking good. So, Yume, have fun in Valhalla. Yes, it is okay to send her. Sending her has, of course, raised our seal value by 12 again, but we will do something about that soon enough. Same goes for the empty spot in our party. So, without wasting any more time, let's begin chapter 5.
That little freak Lazar did it? I mean, I can't say I necessarily blame him. But these are runes? It can't be. The 4th and 14th runes, and even the 22nd. These were not lost forever. His penmanship hasn't gotten any better, that's for sure. I can't tell if he's writing in code or just can't write at all. It is! It's a homunculus! Lazar, you did her, didn't you? You know how I am. I don't like to mess around.
The Philosopher's Stone. I found it.
What?
Misty, you took my homunculus, didn't you? I'd like it back if you don't mind terribly.
I heard the name Lazard out of that. So we are going there immediately. Flensburg. Miss Tina. Okay. Oh no, how terrible! How could that have happened? Oh ho 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 ho!
That little freak Lazar did it? I mean, I can't say I necessarily blame him.
Our heroes, everyone! Ah. Looks like that. Ow! That thing looked like the teleport chamber of the fly. Lady, are you sure it's wise to go there and visit?
This entire tower is emitting magical energy. There are some sort of glyphs engraved on the walls. But these are runes? It can't be. The 4th and 14th runes, and even the 22nd. These were thought lost forever. What can this mean? Ah, they've already been dispelled. If he has the ability to shift such a huge tower into another dimension, just how powerful is he?
Well... Miss Tina... She's a lady, alright? And the best way to describe her character would probably be, what if Hermione was evil? I shall bet on the second of these options. Yes. Young and choosy. Not even 14 years old. Like Juliet. Miss Tina, the naughty bits, yes. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Ah, yes. Aren't you the pervert that you can think of only one reason he would use that little girl? Oh. I knew it! Miss Tina was into little girl.
Well, this might be useful for a practice autopsy at least.
No, you're just into little girls as well. Girls as well. Girls! Yes. Oh. Well, of course not. Oh. That sounds like a thing. A thing that would take quite a while. Who? Yes, well, if your mother found out... Can't have the proof lying around. Bifrost. Who? If I'm not quite mistaken, that's a thing that appears in Valkyrie profile too. Odin was kind of meditating, hanging, if I'm not mistaken, upside down from the tree. Let's just say I don't think that's the smartest idea he could have done, but sure, whatever he wants.
Reality is so boring. I'd choose to sleep forever if it didn't mean I'd never stop dreaming.
Do homunculuses dream at all? You're the one with the Lolita complex. Is that jealousy in your eyes, Lizard? Ooh. I wonder if that classifies as racism. Oh, tell us, Lizard. Because if you find it interesting, I'm sure everyone else is going to as well. Okay. Oh, Odin is a half-elf.
Odin used to be a rather weak god indeed. So then, how did he manage to become Lord of the Gods? Did you never wonder that, Misty?
Well, now that you mention it.
Humans are incomplete beings. Gods, then, can be considered the final evolution of man. In other words, gods do not grow, but are static. However,
Odin was different because he's a half-elf.
that's right. Because Odin's divine blood was mixed with mortal, he has the ability to grow, just as we humans do. Combining the finest traits of all beings, Odin was finally able to secure the throne. Now this is where it gets interesting. Gods use the vessels we call elves to travel through Midgard to protect the World Tree.
You're repeating yourself, Lizard.
Listen well, Misty. It's possible to transfer human souls into elves. There it is, conclusive proof that gods and human souls are roughly equivalent beings.
So you're talking about moving souls from one body to another?
Do you know what my homunculi are crafted from?
They're half elf, half human.
Correct. My homunculi are essentially half elves. If I were to shift my soul into the body of a homunculus, might I not become a god?
So, it is your wish to become a god. That's a fine wish you have there, Lizard. A fine wish indeed. By the way, dear viewers, as you might have guessed, if you didn't visit Lizard in his tower in Chapter 4, this would not happen in Chapter 5. In fact, it wouldn't happen at all, and you would be screwed out of the best ending. Leaving behind your body unprotected. Oh. And she dies. Oh, just putting in a voice bit for Lizard's laugh there.
Would you care to journey with us? Me with you? Yes. Also
Also, if you should join us, it may be possible for you to research Bifrost and Yggdrasil.
Fine, I'll come with you. I mean, it's not as if I really have any other choice, do I?
Indeed.
And you don't have to tempt me with stupid promises either. Besides, it might be fun to haunt that little freak.
Oh yeah. That recruitment scene was a little bit long. But we are not quite finished in there, so let's go back. Mystina is probably my favorite mage character in the normal game. Oh. Blizzard, eh? Can I go up there? Yes, I can. Interesting. Yeah, let's to the academy. Hello, dear lady. Purple chum and magic chum. Yes, well, and if you hit them in mid-air, you can knock them out of them. Ho, ho, ho. This place is a pain to climb, especially without magics. And crystals and stuff. Classroom? Doesn't appear to be anyone here. Maybe we could have met Lolita before she died. But, oh well. Can I get in there? Yes. Oh, this is Mystina's room. I didn't know. And we get the Infinity Rod, which I believe is still a little bit weaker than the Unicorn's Horn. But oh well, let's check it out anyway. Where are we now? Equipment. Someone... I have several mages here. But I guess it's time for Mystina. Yeah. Oh, chance of breaking 10% even. But I can't cast Great Magic, so there's that. Go back on the Ruby Maze for a while. We still want to see what we are going to equip on which mage we are going to use. So is there any quick way down the tower? Not really. Oh, I can't even go there. Okay, fine. So with that, however, I will wish to end this way too long episode of Let's Play Valkyrie Profile. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And it shall be engraved upon thy very soul the name of your favorite Let's Player, Legion. And fare thee well.